Kumusta? Kumusta? Welcome to the J. Rogasio Podcast, the first conservative podcast in the Philippines. We're protecting the Filipino family from woke ideology. At ano ang topic natin sa araw na ito? Sabi nila kapag June, kapag Pride Month, isang buong buwan daw magiging uncomfortable ang mga conservatives gaya ko dahil ang daming mga rainbow flag sa paligid at mainis daw kami. Yun daw. That's the point daw. Mainis daw kami. But the truth is, para sa isang content creator na kagaya ko, conservative content creator na kagaya ko, this month is a gold mine of topics dahil sa dami ng mga araw-araw na topics at kalokohan na nababasa ko sa balita ay halos nahirapan na nga ako kung anong feature ko. Ginawa kong daily yung podcast dahil kapag weekly ito, napaka-limited lang ng mafe-feature ko. Pero even na daily ang podcast, nahirapan pa rin akong pumili kung ano yung i-feature ko, especially kapag June. And June, usually, ang most number of views natin within a year because of this reason na sinabi ko. Okay, simula tayo. Ito yung mga ilang topics na medyo pinag-isipan ko kung ito ba i-feature natin for this episode. Siguro mga runner-ups muna ang papakita ko sa inyo. Okay, so semi-bisexual. So recently nakakita ko ng post about semi-bisexual and sinearch ko kagad kung totoo ito and lo and behold, hindi ito hindi ito something naggawa-gawa ko lamang. May LGBTQ plus website na nag-post talaga ng meaning ng semi-bisexual. Sabi dito, ang semi-bisexual is someone who is bisexual but with attraction only to one gender. Ooh, grabe. And it makes sense naman kasi ang bisexual means two, di ba? Bi. Pero ang semi means half, one half. Ano ba sa math ang 2 times 1/2? Di ba 1? So, wow, mind blown. And every day ay may natututunan talaga ako dito sa ating bagong kultura ngayon. Okay, one more thing na gusto ko sanang pag-usapan, 'di ba nung last Friday pinag-usapan natin yung Pride event sa QC and medyo hindi siya natuloy. Hindi siya natuloy na inulan siya, binagyo, and ah, ang gusto ko lang sabihin diyan, ito yung pinost ko about it. Medyo maliit. Ayoko maging triumphalist about it. Although, nagtawag ang Courage PH nung umaga na yon to do a humble kneel and I participated 1 hour in front of the Blessed Sacrament. Hindi ko naman dinasal na hindi matuloy ang event but I prayed na the Lord's will be done. So, ayoko maging triumphalist sa cancellation ng Pride Festival sa QC nung Saturday because it risk turning our brothers and sisters who identify as LGBT away from Christ rather than to Christ. However, sana yung mga galing doon ay tumuloy sa anticipated mass nung gabing yon dahil ang mga readings nung Sunday, June 23, 2024 ay napaka-akma sa nangyari sa QC. So one is from Job. Pinag-usapan dito yung storm that God can control the weather. And may line dito eh. Thus far shall you come, but no farther. And there shall your proud waves be still. Ooh, proud waves. Then yung responsorial psalm is still about calming the storm. Itong 2 Corinthians, medyo akma rin. This is about dying to oneself. Ito sabi, whoever is in Christ is a new creation. The old things have passed away. Behold, new things have come. And ito nga yung tawag sa atin ni Kristo, to deny yourself, carry your cross, and be die to oneself and live a life of Christianity. Diba? Parang we're new creations when we become Christians. And ito naman ngayon yung, uh, lastly, ito yung gospel. So sa gospel, it is about Jesus calming the storm. So ito yung from Mark 4:35 to 41, verse 35 to 41. Pero hindi ito yung topic natin today. Ang topic natin today is none other than ito, UST Faculty of Pharmacy Student Council. So ito, student council to ng Faculty of Pharmacy. So kita nyo naman, nag-change sila ng kanilang profile pic. And syempre, student council ito. Basahin natin ang sinabi nila. So, makita niyo yung profile pic. Medyo telling ito of what this is about. Pinag-usapan natin noon yung Concilium Philosophiae. And I would take it as a win na nag-clarify ang Concilium Philosophiae ng UST, yung Philosophy Society. And I pointed out sa kanila that ang ginagawa nila is medyo parang may konting points na malayo sa philosophy. And if they're practicing philosophy, medyo dapat maiisip nila yung dangers ng gender ideology and moral relativism. Ang totoo niyan, by the way, I try not to talk about these schools. Pero ito yung nangyari, pinag-usapan ko tong schools dahil ginagawa nila yung, especially Catholic schools, kino-call out natin ang Catholic schools because, ayun nga, ironic that they're greeting a happy Pride Month, lalo na pag Catholic schools. And bakit ironic ito? I've said in past episodes kung bakit. Hindi ko na uulitin ngayon kung bakit. And kung mapapansin nyo rin, ang taas ng number of views kapag pinag-uusapan natin ang mga schools. And I really don't want na ito yung maging niche ng podcast, yung just calling out Catholic schools kapag bumabati sila ng Pride Month. I wish na it's the other way around. Walang Catholic schools na bumabati ng Pride Month. Pero, nandito tayo ngayon. So, basahin natin ang sinabi ng UST Faculty of Pharmacy Student Council. So, the Faculty of Pharmacy Student Council stands alongside the LGBTQ plus community, advocating for their rights and promoting equality. We are all human and we share a common humanity. Oh, tama naman, agree naman ako. Together, let's create a world where everyone feels safe, valued, and celebrated. Let's honor love in all its forms and work towards a future where acceptance and equality are the norm, not the exception. Well, we'll see. Let's talk about it later. Our support and solidarity can transform lives and build a brighter, more inclusive tomorrow. Let's spread love, understanding, respect for all. As united members of the university community, we must continue to advocate for a society that embraces diversity. Wow, ito na, nakailang buzzwords na sila. Equality, diversity, yan. Embraces diversity and champion the rights of every individual working for a future where love knows no bounds. Happy Pride Month. Oh, medyo kinulang sila ng isang buzzword, yung inclusivity. Pero, well, that's fine. Okay, so, what about it? Medyo, anong issue doon? May mga kaibigan ako na nagli-live-in. And, sa totoo lang, although I love them, I I respect their dignity as a person. I disagree dun sa pagli-live-in nila. And besides, wala wala na akong pakialam sa kung ano ginagawa nila in the bedroom, 'di ba? Malay mo nagle-live-in sila but they're living a chaste life. The only issue, and these are heterosexual couples, isang lalaki, isang babae. Magkakaroon lang ng issue kapag itong kaibigan ko na nagle-live-in is nag-band together with other live-in partners at nag-celebrate sila ng live-in pride march. You get what I mean? So something that's problematic, which is yung pagli-live-in, yung hindi kayo kasal, nagsasama kayo, tapos you're celebrating a live-in pride march. Medyo parang, teka, parang ini-encourage nyo na itong something that's problematic, yung behavior na ito na problematic. Nagsasama kayo ng hindi kasal. And ito ngayon yung issue sa mga pride marches, pride month, pride festival. Honestly, wala namang issue kung may dalawang same-sex na close. Wala naman tayong pakialam kung anong ginagawa nila behind closed doors. It's none of our business. Pero kapag pinopromote nila itong homosexual acts, nagmamarch sila for this promotion, for encouragement, dun nagiging problematic. And ngayon, yung Faculty of Pharmacy, napapaisip ako, anong motivation bilang Pharmacy Student Council sa bagay na ito? It seems like baka dahil kapag in-encourage nyo ang people with same-sex attractions to do the homosexual act, ay mas dadami ang bilang ng number ng may AIDS or HIV. And syempre bilang pharmacist, tataas ang sales ng mga gamot dito. Or baka as pharmacist in the future, baka dumami ang bottom line dun sa bumibili ng puberty blockers or cross-sex hormones. Kasi yung mga pharmaceutical industries naman ang makikinabang sa Pride Month. Isa sa malaking nakikinabang sa Pride Month. Or baka dumami yung mga bumibili ng contraceptive pill para gamitin ito as source of estrogen. Dahil may mga nababalita na akong mga estudyante na lalaki, dahil hindi dito uso yung puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones, yung estrogen, dito sila kumukuha ng estrogen sa contraceptive pill. I don't know. These are questions kung anong motivation ng Faculty of Pharmacy students para mag-celebrate ng Pride Month. And yeah, acceptance and equality are the norm, not the exception, sabi nga dito. Yeah, like I said, there's a line, di ba? Parang we don't care kung ano yung, it's none of our business kung anong ginagawa nyo behind closed doors. But if you march and you celebrate, tapos parang ini-encourage nyo pa ang mga kabataan para gawin ito, then doon na yung tingin kong nagiging line. When it comes to equality, ano ba yung unequal treatment with them? Doon ako na papatanong. Kaya ba nagmumukhang unequal yung treatment is because, ito pa ulit-ulit kong sinasabi, is because a trans woman cannot enter female spaces or they cannot enter or join female sports? Well, may mga nakikita naman akong middle ground dito, di ba? Kunwari sa female bathroom, di maka-enter ang trans women. May mga gumawa naman ng gender-neutral bathrooms, di ba? Pero ang isang trans activist ay hindi pa rin tatanggapin yon dahil ang gusto nila ay makapasok sa women's spaces. Gusto nila, which, which, which ask the question, ano ba talaga ang gusto nyo? Gusto nyo bang makaihi lang? O ang talagang gusto nyo ay ma-accept bilang babae? Diba? Parang, ang iba sinasabi nila na, gusto lang kasi namin makaihi lang. Well, nandiyan yung gender-neutral bathrooms. Pero, hindi pa rin sila papayag dito. Gusto nila makapasok sa female restroom. So, yun. I really pray na ang UST would think about this, especially yung Faculty of Pharmacy Student Council. I hope I make sense. And, ayun, I really pray for UST dahil UST being the Pontifical University, I see it as a last bastion of Catholicism dito sa bansa. Dahil yung mga ibang schools at this point, they're secular schools na, identifying as Catholic schools. Pero UST, I think, may pag-asa pa. Okay, so this has been another episode of the Jay Roga Show. At the end of the day, it will be night. Goodbye. Hi, this is Jay Roga of the Jay Roga Show. If you like what you just saw, please consider subscribing and smash that like button. We'll need all of your help to take back the culture from this ideological colonization of the West. Thank you.